Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I hope this message finds you happy, thriving, and well. Happy New Year to you and your loved ones. I woke up this morning and immediately it was so clear to me that this is going to be the very best year of our lives so far. This needs to be the best year of our lives. We need to do something extraordinary starting today. We need to give ourselves permission. We need to give ourselves the opportunity to courageously step into the fullness of what we know in our hearts to be the truth of who we are. Are you ready to take a leap of faith? Are you ready to know that it does not have to be 100% safe before you love and express the light that you are, like your life depends on it? It will not be safe, and that is the beauty, that is the adventure, that is why we are here. Predictability is overrated, but what you can predict today is you can predict that if you give yourself permission to lean so far into your life that you fall in love to the possibility of what your life can express, then you can predict that you will be alive. That right there is really, what else could we ask for here in this coming new year? I want to be wildly awake. I want to be flagrantly alive. I want to live with such a level of courage and compassion. I want to know that every human being that I lay eyes on knows that I pollinated them with a possibility that I feel in my heart every single moment of my life. And I want to share something with you. This is the 20th anniversary of the first book that I ever wrote. And I want to share it with you because I think it's really all about what a new year can represent, what a new beginning represents, and how we can do it with a level of vulnerability and humility that will spring forth a level of courage that is remarkable, that is contagious, that is really going to be how it is that we evolve and express this revolution from within. 20 years ago, I published my first book, and I self-published it. And here, check out that, check out that hair. Oh my gosh, yes. A blueprint for living the life of your dreams. Grow your life from average to amazing. And see all these are all the mistakes. These are all the errors. After I published the book, these are all the things that I found were wrong. Misspellings, mispunctuations, all kinds of things that weren't perfect, including my hair. In fact, even in the back, I spelled knowledge wrong. Isn't that awesome? So, I'm sharing that with you because what we're getting ready to do in 2019 will not be perfect. And you can look back at your life and you can use all the mistakes, all the heartaches, all the things that were imperfect, and you can use those to shackle yourself and hold yourself back and say, you know what? My story so far is so full of mistakes, so full of imperfections, so full of the things that do not allow me to feel worthy of evolving and really going for it in my life. Well, you know what? This right here is a demonstration of declaration of moving forward. I've had the blessing of writing 14 books since then, and they still have mistakes, but they're an evolution. They're an evolution of how I'm learning to love myself in spite of my beautiful humanness, in spite of the things that are not perfect, far from perfect, in fact. I'm 55 years old. I've made a ton of mistakes in my life. But I love each and every new year that I get a chance to choose to sit in the front row of this classroom called the life that you wish to live, in learning all the things that make you come alive. Because when you give yourself permission to take the lessons of when you knew you weren't living up to your integrity, when you weren't expressing the highest level of love, when you were not fully in the courageous expression of compassion towards yourself in every human being around you, you knew that there was a lesson in that. This year, like no other year, this planet is yearning. It is asking us to obey what we know to be true about who we are. If you want to have a resolution, if you want to have a soul-lution, and if you want to set a high intention, a very, very high mark for your life, simply come alive. Simply do not censor, simply do not filter what you know to be the truth of who you are. And I promise you, a year from today, you will be celebrating the best year of your life. I'm cheering for you. I'm praying for you. I love you. I need you. We need you. Together, let us rise. Happy New Year. Much love and every blessing. Bye for now.